Hey guys, it's me Ryan, and I'm going to be ranking my top 10 NFL free agents for 2019. So yeah, let's get right into it. I almost forgot, guys. I'm going to be saying for each player, I'm going to be saying whether I think that they're going to be staying on the team that they're on, or if I think they'll be shipped somewhere else. And if they are, I'm going to say where I think they're going to be shipped. So yeah, just stay tuned. If it's confusing, you'll figure it out. It'll make sense after a couple of people. So yeah, let's go. So coming in at number 10, I have Frank Clark, who is on the Seattle Seahawks. Um, I think he'll stay in Seattle. He had a breakout year this year. He's always been pretty good, but this year he just had a breakout year. Played tremendous. There's not much else to say about him. He had a really good year this year. Um, there's no reason for me, in my opinion, for the Seahawks to get rid of him. I mean, he's a franchise player for them. He's a really good D end. He's probably a top, maybe towards the top 10, maybe like 10-ish range of edge defenders, like slash DNs in the league right now. Maybe a little higher up than that. But he's a really, really good player. There's no reason why they should let him go. So I think he will stay in Seattle. Coming in at number 9, I have Landon Collins from the New York Giants. And I do not. I think there's no way that he's staying there. In my opinion, they're in ultimate rebuilding mode. I mean, him, Odell, and Saquon are pretty much their whole team right now. And I just feel like Landon Collins and the Giants just don't get along very well. I just feel that vibe. I don't know if that's how it actually is, but that's just how I feel. And he's a really good player. He's good, not great, but good in coverage. He's obviously a safety, if you guys didn't know. He's good in coverage, but he's a great run defender, like one of the best run defending safeties in the NFL. So yeah, there's no way, in my opinion, that he will stay there. That's just me, though. I think if he were to go to a different team, this is probably just because I'm a Bucs fan, and the Bucs hopefully will be good this next year. I want them to get Landon Collins just because I like him. I think he's a good player. Came from Alabama. They usually have really good NFL players. So, and he's a really good player. So we are lacking in DBs. So that's why I think that the Bucs are gonna get him or try to get him. But I really have no idea who's gonna come down with him. But I'm just hoping that the Bucs go after him and hopefully get him. So yeah, that's pick or not pick. I'm used to the mock draft. Number 9, the free agency. At number 8, I have Nick Foles of the Eagles. What is there to say? I mean, he'd probably be a mid tier to top 10-ish range of starting quarterbacks if he was a starting quarterback, but he's behind Carson Wentz, who is also a great quarterback, and the Eagles spent a ton of draft picks and players and all that stuff to get him. So there's no way they're giving up on Carson Wentz, in my opinion. He's a great quarterback, just has an injury bug sometimes. And yeah, Nick Foles, I think he'll stay with the Eagles, but I'm not 100% sure about that. I think teams like, I don't know, the Jaguars, I'm trying to think of another team that's really desperate for a quarterback. Giants probably go after him. I think any team that is just super desperate for a quarterback, and this year's quarterback class isn't that great. So in the draft, so I think that there'll be at least a couple teams that are gonna go after him. Yeah, if he were to leave, I'd say he'd probably go to the Jaguars most likely, but I think he'll stay in Philadelphia. But yeah, like I said, he's an amazing quarterback. He could be towards the top of the starting quarterbacks, but he's a backup. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about him. Pick number 8, or not pick. I keep saying pick. Selection. Nope. I'm not. I'm gonna stop talking. All right, at number 7, I have the former Kansas City Chiefs running back Kareem Hunt. He was probably a top 3, 4 running back in the league until he had the incident. I'm not going to talk about it that much, if at all. And yeah, he made a mistake. Now he's not even on a team, but he is an amazing player. So I'd be shocked if nobody took a chance on him. Do I think it's the right move? I don't know, but I don't know if I do it or not. So yeah, if you guys want me to, I can make a video just on Kareem Hunt. So just let me know in the comments if anybody wants me to do that. And so I stopped ranting here. Let me keep going. Yeah, he's a really good running back. I don't know where he'd go. I'm guessing somewhere like the Eagles or I don't know, Eagles maybe because they need a running back. Jay seems to get hurt all the time. Colts maybe they need a running back. Marlon Mack's pretty good, but they have a ton of cap space, and a running back could always help. Yeah, I think maybe the Eagles would be the best because they're kind of known for taking chances on players, like for example Michael Vick, Terrell Owens. But yeah, I have no idea where he'd go, but I know he's going to go somewhere. Do I think it's the right move? Like I said, I have no idea. I'd have to think about it a lot. But yeah, he's going to go somewhere. I just don't know yet. So yeah, I'm thinking the Eagles, but not 100% sure on anything. At number 6, I have the Atlanta Falcons D tackle Grady Jarrett. He's a top tier D tackle. I think he's been in the league. I don't think he's been in the league that long. I think only like 3 or 4 years. But he's a really good D tackle. Obviously because he's at number 6 for my free agency list. Yeah, I don't really have too much to say about him. I'd be shocked if he left Atlanta, but I don't know where he'd go. A lot of teams need D tackles. Yeah, he's an amazing player. Like I said, I would be shocked if he went out of Atlanta. I think they need him there. He's probably their only D lineman. I mean, Vic Beasley's pretty good, but their only D lineman that can really do a whole lot. So yeah, there's no way I'd see him leaving there. So I'd say he'd stay on the Falcons. Halfway there, coming at number 5 is Trey Flowers, D-end, Patriots. He's a really good D-end. I just noticed a lot of players on my list are D-ends or outside linebackers or D-tackles. But yeah, he's a really good D-end. He's had 2 breakout years in a row now. I think it's his 3rd year in the league. I think he was drafted, 2015, 2016 range. But yeah, 3rd or 4th year in the league, and he's been first year or so weren't that great, and then the last 2 he's been really good. Pretty much besides Stephon Gilmore this year, who had a really good year. Pretty much the entire Patriots defense. But yeah, he was really good. Not too much to say. Like I said, I'd be shocked if he left New England. I don't know where he'd go, because why would they give him up? I mean, he's a really good D-end. Why would you give up a really good edge rusher on your team for just let him walk? Why would you do that? And pretty sure they have a decent amount of money too. So yeah, Patriots. I don't know where else he'd go, so I'm just sticking with the Patriots. Coming in at number 4 is Dee Ford of the Chiefs. Breakout year this year. Probably like the 3rd best D-end this year. Just phenomenal year. Not too much else to say. I think the Chiefs would keep him. Yeah, there's nothing to really push them to get rid of him, except for he was offsides in the AFC Championship game, as most of you probably saw. Yeah, he kind of cost them that game. But, it's just an AFC Championship game, right? So, yeah, yeah, he had a really good year, except for a couple of plays, especially that one. Yeah, like a few other people, I'd be shocked if they let him go. I'd really have no idea where he'd go if he did leave. But, I mean, who doesn't want a top 5 D-end? Well, he's not a top 5 edge rusher, but this past year he is what I'm trying to say. Not in the league, but this past year he was probably a top 5 edge rusher. So, yeah, that's pretty much there is all to say about him. So, on to number 3. Coming in at number 3 is Jadeveon Clowney of the Houston Texans. Really, really good D end. I've said really so many times after rewatching this. Try not to say it too much anymore, but yeah, he's a great D end. He's super good against the run, but he's not the best against the pass. But he's still top tier D end / linebacker. Well, yeah, he's a linebacker. Yeah, he's a linebacker, but he plays D end a lot because he rushes a good amount and he drops down a lot. But yeah, he's a really good player. I don't see why they would get rid of him, except maybe if they have to pay somebody else, like Deshaun Watson's contract's probably coming up in a couple years. But talking about this year. So, I don't know. I'd be surprised if he left, but I wouldn't be shocked, like I've said multiple times throughout this video. I think there's a good chance that'll stay, but not a 100% sure thing. So, yeah, on to number 2. At number 2, we got my thumbnail, Le'Veon Bell. And this is probably the most intriguing one, besides maybe Kareem Hunt or Nick Foles, but probably the most intriguing player on this list. Obviously, he's not going to stay with the Steelers. If you guys followed the storyline of the Le'Veon Bell situation throughout the season, it was crazy. A lot happened. He basically just left the Steelers because they didn't pay him. So they franchised him for several years in a row before that. So he decided that he didn't want to be franchise tagged anymore. So he didn't play for the whole season, not one game. And James Conner stepped in, did pretty good. But I think he will go to the Colts. And I think this because about a month ago, I think it was, he posted a tweet on Twitter, obviously. Why did I say? Never mind. He posted a tweet, and it basically was emoji eyes looking at a highlight of the Colts and Andrew Luck and their offense. So he's obviously intrigued by the Colts, and the Colts have a ton of money. Like, I think they're towards the top of they are towards the top of the cap space, of how much cap space they have to spend on players. So I would not be surprised at all if he went to the Colts. If not, another good option would be the Eagles. I also said this about Kareem Hunt. Jay, he's a good running back, but he is an injury bug a lot, and he's not great like those two guys. So I think he'll go to the Colts. Eagles are probably a good chance too. I've nowhere else that I think will be a really good shot for him to go to. Maybe I don't think the Bucs have that much money though. I don't think we need to spend money on a running back. I don't really want the Bucs to get him, but maybe they'll go after him. So, yeah, I don't know. Coming in at number 1 is DeMarcus Lawrence, one of the best DNs in the league. Back-to-back amazing years. Last year was kind of his breakout year. This year was his just comeback, do just as good, if not better year. But yeah, he had a really good year. 2 really good years back to back. So yeah, there's no way that I think the Cowboys will let him go. They've shown interest last year by franchising him. He was also a free agent last year, but like I said, they just franchised him. So they're probably going to do either that again or sign him to a big contract because he deserves a big contract. But if not, I have no idea where he'll go. Like a couple other people I've said, who wouldn't want a great D end? He could go anywhere. I'd be shocked if he left the Cowboys. So just thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos. Go check out my mock draft. It's almost at 1,000 views. Maybe if you're watching this video right now, maybe it's already at 1,000 views. So please go watch it. It's pretty good. I'm gonna be making a third one here pretty soon, a couple weeks or so, and then more videos to come. Trying to do about 2 to 3 a week. So stay tuned. If you're new, please subscribe, like, obviously, please. It helps, please. Like, and that's it. So see you guys later.